Negativity is a fact of life. It is a basic thing that every human will experience, obviously. And while we do our best to mitigate it, it's inevitable. I was listening to a podcast earlier today, and in a very small segment of this podcast, one of the hosts would bring up how negative Twitter is, which is completely true. But he would say there needs to be a ton of moderation on Twitter so that people can't be negative. He went on to say that too many people are mean to each other on Twitter, and there really should be no negativity on social media. And while as a thought at first, this seems really nice, but the second you actually start to think about it critically, any rational person is going to be like, no, that's stupid, it's the real world, there's going to be negativity. Limiting negativity on social media is as good as taking away free speech and fact-checking. Because if some idiot goes on Twitter and posts some stuff about how, oh, Trump's so whatever, or oh, Kamala's this, and it's completely untrue, and then somebody responds to it and is like, debunks whatever the person was saying, but that person deems it as mean and they report it, and then the biased company goes and sides with whoever they think was right and then gets either one of their two posts removed, that's just limiting free speech. This is basically a pre-Elon version of Twitter, and while you can say what you want about post-Elon Twitter, or X as it is now called, I think it's better. A lot of people think it's worse because it's gotten so much more negative. There's been so much more hate being spread on there, but hate is an inherent nature of people, and it is an inherent nature of free speech. I don't agree with racists, obviously. I don't agree with neo-Nazis, but I don't think they should have their voices taken away. The same thing with people on the left. I don't agree with communists. I don't agree with authoritarians, but I don't think their free speech should be taken away. I think they should be able to spread their stupid rhetoric however they want, but I also believe in the ability to have a retort to that, whether negative, positive, whatever. It doesn't matter. Think about it like this. Somebody who is on the cusp of becoming a political radical and is really starting to get invested in whichever side they're in, and then their side's voice starts to get limited because, oh, this dude posted this and it was deemed hateful and it gets taken down. Well, what's that going to do? It's probably going to make that guy more radical and make him think that the system is even more against him than it actually is. Censorship will only create more radical people, though the point of it in the eyes of a lot of people is to do the complete opposite. People think that if radical ideas can't reach people, then people won't become radicalized, but it's quite literally the opposite, because those ideas will reach them some way or another, and they're either going to brush them off or they're going to start to get indoctrinated. And when they see that their side is getting censored a ton, they're going to get indoctrinated even more. They're just going to keep going down the rabbit hole of censorship and stuff. They're going to go on 4chan, start looking at things, and they're going to go on whatever website it happens to be that isn't censoring things, and it's just a spiral effect of them becoming more radical. The reason you're seeing more radical people on Twitter now is not because there is more radical people, but now they have a place to voice themselves. At least for the radical right. The radical left has had a place to spout their nonsense for years and years. Neither sides are correct, but it's just a fact. The right is censored significantly more than the left. Or rather was. Now on Twitter, the left is actually censored significantly more than the right, but I digress. Censorship has been all but eradicated from Twitter at this point. As long as you don't tell somebody to unalive themselves or call Elon bad at video games, you'll be fine. Anyway, guys, I think that's really all I wanted to say. If you like the video, like it. If you dislike the video, dislike it. Leave a mean comment, leave a nice comment. I don't really care as long as you're engaging. Quick channel update. I know probably a lot of you who are longtime listeners of the channel are noticing the content shift, and no, commentary videos are not gone. They've just been put on a hold for a little bit. I'm kind of trying to sort through and figure out what I want to do with my channel going forth, but they will resume shortly. Don't worry. Anyway, guys, with that being said, I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see ya. Bye.